ain't much more make you smile than killing a big buck. I have put in some hours this year and it's been tough. I have no idea what deer that is, but he's a good deer. I went back and looked at it and he's just a real nice buck. What I'm hunting here is I'm hunting what I'm calling a shelf. The terrain drops off gradually here, and I've got a real thick bedding area. It's real thick and beautyberry bush and a bunch of other just real nasty, thick, gnarly stuff, and these does bed all in here. And on this shelf where it drops off, there's one little spot here that kind of levels off, and these bucks over the years have had scrapes in here. And I had moved this stand probably 100 yards down this ridge last year when I was hunting a buck that I called Tex. And I really thought I was going to kill him in here. And as it turns out, I ended up killing him the next little wood block over here, a couple 100 yards away. But I come in here this year, and normally I run trail cameras in here, but I've just kind of stayed out of here. My stand, like I said, has been down here about 100 yards. And it just hasn't been happening. I got busted out of that stand 2 or 3 times over the last couple of weeks. So I came in here yesterday and I moved the stand back down the ridge here. Got back in a tree that I was in a few years ago. And as I was putting the stand in, I've got a scrape right here behind me. I've got this scrape right here in front of me that I shot him out of. And there's 2 or 3 other scrapes in here. And he's just running scrapes this morning. I looked up and he's coming down this shelf, hitting these scrapes. And I just made an awesome 30-yard shot and heart shot him. It seems like every deer I've killed this year has been 30 yards right on the nose. He should be laying right up here. Can't see him for all these briars. He should be somewhere right here. I know. I saw him fall right here somewhere. There he is right there. I knew I saw him fall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looky, looky there. I didn't recognize what deer it was when he walked up, but I know who he is now. That's Turk. That's Turk. This is a deer that last year I'd actually was getting pictures on over a scrape. And I had actually moved some stands into an area to try to kill him when I killed my #1 buck last year, Tex. I have no pictures of him this year, but that's him. There is no doubt that's him. Big body, big neck. Man, he's got a big old neck on him. He should be no less than 5. He might be 6 years old. I've been watching him for 3 years. I filmed him 3 years ago out of the exact same tree that I just killed him in, over the same scrape that I first saw him. Not a high scoring deer, but a beautiful deer, a really nice deer. November the 11th, to kill a nice mature buck like this in Georgia with a bow, man, I'm tickled pink. It just don't get any better than this. This is an old brute. I put him on there myself.